Greetings. What? Hey natural babes, welcome back to my channel Naturally Kales. If you're new here, thanks for joining me, and if you're returning, thanks for supporting. Go ahead and hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. Now let's get into today's video. Now I'm gonna talk about how to be more confident. I feel like I want to be a little bit closer. This one is a little bit more passionate. Is that good? Growing up wearing my natural hair in a society that thought, hey, straight hair was the best and the only way was very difficult, very hard, very pressuring. A lot of my friends, for instance, in high school, they had cream hair, and I'm like, okay, then maybe I should jump. Maybe I'm behind. I need to jump on board. If you're Caribbean, African American, African, black in general, and you have a coarser texture of hair, then you know the stares and the looks that we get sometimes. And if you are older, like from the 70s and the 80s, then you know that everybody was promoting adding heat to your hair, doing roller sets, getting perms, and it was such a big deal. And of course that stemmed, I'm going off on a tangent, but just to say that stemmed a lot from colonialism and, you know, just sticking to the norms of a more European society. First and foremost, get to know your hair. What's your hair type? I'm not telling you that you need to know all the big words, porosity and the density of your hair. I'm not telling you that you need to know everything, but you need to know about your hair. You need to know what it likes, what it doesn't like. You need to know, is there a particular product that when you use it your hair feels so good? Is there a shampoo that you should probably never use again because all it did was damage your hair? Like, pay attention. And in getting to know your natural hair, you're gonna rock your natural hair more. Yes, we love braids and we love wigs, but how about just rocking your natural hair as it is? Like, you could try mini twists, cornrows, or even more fun hairstyles like a high puff or two puffs, or, you know, just a claw clip hairstyles, which gives a little bit more class. And this also leads me to my second point, which is practice, practice, practice. If you don't think you know how to comb your hair the way you want to, then you need to practice. The more you practice, the better you're going to get at actually doing your hair, right? Also, I find that when you practice more, you get more confident in like putting a style together, in adding variations to a style. Also, you're gonna have bad hair days. Like, believe me, there are gonna be bad hair days, and you need to know how to pivot. I've done hundreds of twist outs. Some time ago I did a twist out. I kept doing them over and over and they kept failing. Like, they would just come out puffy, no definition. The only thing I was getting was volume, which I do like, and I'll leave a link to that somewhere on the screen. And I turned my failed twist out into a high puff because I know how to do that. So practicing will help you to, you know, how to balance, how to move from doing one style to another style. If something don't work out, then you try something else, you know, like, but practice. Create staple hairstyles, create go-to hairstyles. What are those hairstyles that if you had 20 minutes, when you put it together, you know that you're gonna look like an it girl, you know that you're gonna be banging. It's the same way like a lot of people have like staple makeup looks or a staple makeup routine. So maybe you're a natural girly when it comes onto your face. You know that you only have 20 minutes to get ready. That's the makeup that you're gonna do. Have a similar approach for your hair. What's your go-to style? Is this a style that when I do it, the last 5 times I've done it, I've gotten hundreds of compliments? Like, people constantly come to me and say, hey, your hair looks so nice. That's your go-to hairstyle. If it's something that you know how to do well, that's your go-to hairstyle. If, for example, you're not good at braids, I don't expect you to be doing a style that requires braiding, but maybe you're good at doing twists and twist outs. You want to make those your go-to hairstyle because that's what you're good at, and it means that when you do that style, you're gonna feel confident when you go out. You're gonna know that, yeah, I did this style, but I've done it 100 times And yeah, you might be rinsing and repeating it, but it's what you're good at, so that's all that matters. You see, all that practice that you got is gonna help you with coming up with hairstyles that match your face, that match your head. Now, let's say for instance, I have a decent size for it, and I know that when I do side parts as opposed to center parts, it helps to hide my forehead a little bit. If that's something I'm more insecure about, or I don't want to show it all the time, I know that doing a side part is nicer or suits my face better. Align with natural hair girlies that look like you. So those could be your friends, those could be the YouTubers that you watch, that promote natural hair. Do they have a similar hair texture to you? That would be best. Like, there are some girls on here. There is Jen, there's Chiziduru, there's this other girl, but I cannot remember her name now, and they have 4C hair like me. So when I'm looking for a style, or I need to understand my hair better, those are the people that I would normally watch. So find girlies that their hair looks like yours and find out the products that they use. I'm not saying all the products and the techniques that they use are gonna work for you, but it's a starting point, right? So whatever girls out there have hair like you go look at what they're doing and try to replicate that. Also, when you see those girls, when you see your friends or those YouTubers or influencers who are, or whoever they are, rocking, you know, similar hair textures and similar styles, it will boost you. It will make you feel more confident about trying a similar style or doing something similar, because you're like, oh, if they're doing this, then I should be able to do it too. And there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with trying what other people are trying. There's no reason to reinvent the wheel. Just try it out, try different things out, and you'll be fine. So my last point is to be delulu. Okay? No, like, be delusional. If you want to be confident, then be confident. I got up one day and I was like, I'm gonna be confident, and that's just that. I decided that I can't keep dumbing down myself. If I want to wear my natural hair, then that's what I'm gonna do. In being delusional, now, I'm not telling you to go out looking like a scarecrow and then you're sorry about it after. But if somebody gives you a compliment and they're like, oh my god, I like your hair, maybe you don't really love it, but there's no reason to say that. Like, smile, say thank you, bask in it, and that will help you to realize that, hey, like, other people are liking what I'm doing. No, I'm not telling you that you shouldn't take constructive criticism, because, you know, your friend might say, girl, I'm not so sure about this style, and they might be right. But be delusional, practice, do the hairstyles until you get it right. There's nothing wrong with your natural hair. Everybody natural hair is fine. There's nothing wrong with your hair. Like, wear your hair how you want to wear your hair. Everybody's unique, and, you know, just embracing yourself and being who you want to be is, whenever you see a woman that's confident, you can tell. Like, you can just look at her and you just know that this person knows what they're about, and it's so attractive. It's such a nice thing to see. So that's pretty much my last point. I don't want to go on and on and on and ramble. Thank you so much for watching and supporting my channel. Don't forget to subscribe. Yes, the subscribe button is right down here. Go ahead and subscribe right now. If you like this video, go ahead and give it a like. That helps to tell YouTube that, hey, this person likes the video. That means it's valuable, and other people with similar interests might like this video too. Alright guys, that's it from me for today. Thank you so much, my natural babes, for supporting. I see a few men watching my channel as well. If you can take something from this, leave a comment and let me know where you guys from. Leave a comment, let me know where you're from watching my channel. Thank you guys for helping me to build this community, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.